I'm making this to say that I support David Zaslav and people that are really, really bashing on him. Just pretending they know more than a person that owns a multi-billion-dollar company, and they know what to cancel, they know what to green light or whatever, and that HBO Max removing a lot of shows from their streaming thing. It's like, oh, they own it, so they don't need to pay, so why remove it? It's like, well, they still need to pay to keep it there. And they need to pay the people that made it, and paying like a few, like handful of money each time to keep it there, and no one's watching it to like make it more of a reason to keep it there. That's kind of a thing. It's like five, for example, if it's like 5 people watching it, like you pay like a small amount to the creators, constantly paying a small amount to the creators, versus and then getting like just a little bit from like the 5 people watching, right? Getting small profit, versus a show that is really popular getting thousands and thousands or like hundreds and hundreds of people watching it. And those hundreds and hundreds of people, they'll them watching it like gets Warner Brothers money. At the same time, Warner Brothers pays the people that made the show like a lot of money too, but that the profit of people watching it gets a lot of money, and then boom, I don't really need to explain it that much, but yeah. And the whole they want Henry Cavill back for DC. This guy kind of proves that other people can play Superman too. Superman also, but I kind of think David Zaslav is doing way better than the previous people that had Warner Brothers, the AT&T people. And yeah, overall, I think he's doing a good job making stuff and planning to make a show with Harry Potter, the Harry Potter series, and then also making more Lord of the Rings movies. They pretty much said that they're planning on making Lord of the Rings movies. And I'm pretty sure the new like Lord of the Rings game with the Smeagol, I'm pretty sure that's also Warner Brothers. So they'll get money from that. And I'm just glad they're getting better. The only thing I agree with for people hating is the whole Velma thing. Velma wasn't a good show, and I completely agree. I just wish they didn't greenlight it, and if they greenlit a second season, it's a little messed up too. I kind of agree with that, but overall, I think it is good. And I also agree that David Zaslav should have kept the license for a lot of Looney Tunes stuff, but again, a lot of people weren't really watching Looney Tunes, sadly. So I agree. I understand why they would remove Looney Tunes episodes, like a whole bunch of Looney Tunes episodes, like leaving the expiration thing for the expiration time for keeping the Looney Tunes things. He probably would have to pay to keep them from expiring or something. I don't understand that, but yeah. all I'm saying is I'm in full support of David Zaslav, because he's been doing way better than what AT&T's been doing, and yeah, I just think that's good, and I'm kind of happy that HBO Max is gonna get an upgrade to HBO Max is gonna get an upgrade to like merge the Discovery stuff in HBO Max, because I sometimes watch Discovery stuff, and that's good. And Discovery also having its standalone thing is good too, because I'm pretty sure that Discovery streaming thing would get an upgrade from the money that Warner Brothers is making from HBO Max. So HBO Max helping Discovery get more stuff for them, and Discovery helping HBO Max get more stuff for them, so forth and so on and so forth. And yeah, I'm just really excited about the future of Warner Brothers, and I would even be happy that if Warner Brothers became more and more successful, they get the be able to get Six Flags back, because in the past Six Flags used to be owned by Warner Brothers. That's partially why they have DC and Looney Tunes stuff in there. They just gave it to another company and gave them the rights to use some of their property theming and all that. But if they wanted it back, Warner Brothers would have even more things they can use. They can use Game of Thrones, make a Game of Thrones ride where you're riding a dragon and stuff, like, you know. And yeah, that'd be kind of cool. And like a reality video game, VR game, where you put on the ring, you become invisible, you sneak and stuff like that. That would be kind of an interesting thing for a theme park to have, you know, a VR game. But like VR, where it's like it's an actual place you can actually walk through and all that stuff. That would be kind of cool. You know, like the Void thing in like Cinemark Void, and Disney has that Void thing. I think doing something like that would be kind of cool. But overall, I think David Zaslav's doing a pretty good job, and him upgrading stuff would be good, and him doing it, him actually proving the haters wrong about all that stuff would be pretty good. But yeah, just kind of leave it at that.